Jonathan Reynolds. I'm the Labour MP for Stalybridge and Hyde and the Shadow Economic Secretary to the Treasury, and I'm the chair of Christians on the Left. Being a Christian for me means that we have to try and build a country and a society that works for everyone, that is fair, where we look after one another, and on the economy where we put the real needs of people before the statistics and the economic data that tends to dominate budget day. And basing an assessment of this budget on that criteria today leaves me very disappointed. What I think we really need to see from the Chancellor was some real action on health and particularly on social care, where there is, I think, a crisis now taking place within this country. We actually heard nothing about the NHS, but on social care there was some money announced, but over 3 years, that wouldn't even go some way towards replacing the money that was taken out in the last Parliament from social care. But we're all going to get older, we all see need in our society, we're going to have to address this properly, and we didn't see that kind of action from the Chancellor today. And when it comes to building an economy that's fair to everyone, there's some very big tax cuts taking place in the UK over the next few years, particularly cuts to corporation tax, to inheritance tax, to things like the bank levy, as well as changes already announced to things like capital gains tax. And to pay for those things, because of the financial situation that we find ourselves in, taxes have had to rise in other places. And the big tax rise that we heard announced today was a tax rise on people who are self-employed, people who are taking a bit more risk running their own businesses, but don't get the same kind of benefits in terms of maternity pay and paternity pay and holiday pay and sick leave that you get if you're employed. So they've traditionally paid a low rate of national insurance to cover that, but that has gone up today by quite a significant amount. Now it seems to me, if you're paying the same rate of national insurance but you're not getting the same benefits, well, that just isn't fair. I think the government have made a real mistake by going down that route, particularly when you think about the tax cuts taking place to big companies, big organisations through the fall in corporation tax. So I think they've made a mistake. I think they need to think again, and I will certainly be voting against those elements of the budget we heard today.